Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me loud and clear? All right, let's get some people in. Let's get some people in. Let's get this going on. Let's get some people in. All right, guys, hit the like button. Hit the like button. I'm gonna get a stream going on. Share it. You know how we do over here. Let me let IG know quickly that we're streaming live. Let's quickly do that right now. That's what we're doing right now. Live on YouTube. Guys, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's get this going on. Let me just quickly. Yeah, let me do that now. Big up everyone that's in the chat that's been pulling up through to all the streams. I appreciate everyone that's been doing that. Big everyone up. You've got me streaming at different times. We're going to be streaming again at 7. We got an exclusive, and it's going to be a good one. I suggest that everyone pulls up for that one. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Go check out all the videos that we've been posting, so everyone knows what's going on right now. So I'm saying, hold on 1 second. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just sharing some links, and then we're gonna get into it. I want to just start playing the video, and we can get into it. Big up everyone. You know how it goes. You know how it goes. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to post this up right now. Just bear with me a second. Alicia. Pardon me. Yeah, there you go. That's what we needed. Okay. All right, post on Instagram. Guys, hit the like button. Hit the like button. That's what we got to do right now. Hit the like button, and we'll get things started. We'll get things started like so. All right. Welcome to the show. I appreciate all of you guys that are on the show. Big all of you guys up. Welcome. So, all right, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this. All right. So there's a page that I follow. Shout out to this girl. I like her page. I don't know who runs it. But yeah, shout out to her on her page. We're gonna cover some of the content that she puts out. And yeah, she's quite critical of women. They always say, "Oh, man, you're always speaking about women. You're always speaking about women, about the community." But there's actually women that call out other women's behavior, and I think sometimes we got kind of show light to women that are standing up and talking. They call these women pick-me's, but they're not pick-me's. Pick me, ladies. It's a good thing to get picked. If they call you a pick-me, trust me, it's a very good thing to get picked. Okay, if they call you a pick-me, it's a good thing to get picked. Don't listen to them. All right, they just say that because they're hating.
Don't report her. That's what you don't know what. Girl, you don't know what she's doing. Don't y'all do that to a little girl. Y'all don't know what she's supposed to do.
Dare I say, single moms raise society's villains. When you see youth, children, teenagers who act out of line, more likely to be violent and just degenerate. Usually.
Wait. Did she say single mothers raise society's and life's villains? Yeah, she's already on demon time. She said single mothers raise life's villains. Yeah. These single mothers ain't gonna like you.
Are raised in a fatherless household.
Man, that with you. Rika, he's mean and you don't like him.
Did I do that?
You don't with him.
Did I do that?
Do you hear me? He touched you? Yes, he did. Didn't he? Yep.
No, I didn't. Look at you, so... He got you on camera.
Ooh, this lady in here stealing with her kids. Ooh, it's so obvious.
Don't touch us, ma'am. Don't touch us, ma'am. Don't touch me, my kids. We gotta go. Ma'am, don't touch us. Move, ma'am.
So the caption says, this mother has her son stealing school clothes with her. Shake my head, all right? So this video that she's doing is about single mothers, and, you know, the issues that single mothers raise and the children that they raise. So this is her video that she's doing, so we're reacting to it, and it's going to be a collection of clips, and she's going to be doing a voiceover, and we'll just be reacting to it. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn notification bells. Let's get back into it.
Can't walk out here with this stuff. Can't walk out here. You can have that, you ain't getting this. Come on, we gotta pick it up.
You better go home. You gonna get hurt today. My kids gotta go to school. I gotta do what I gotta do for my kids. I don't care. You better go on. Don't get that in the car. Go ahead and go. I'll keep trying to get this other bag.
Hey, you can't steal.
You better go on. I don't care about you.
They gonna see your face and you going to jail.
I don't care. Give me this, man. Let it go. You cannot. Let it go. You cannot. You better get out of here.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. You trying to take our stuff.
You better let our stuff.
No, but seriously, how are you trying to steal and get out of the shop here with all the stuff here? And they literally got you there. You got your face bait. I can see you. Everyone can see you. People trying to stop you. And I don't know, man. This is crazy behavior. Like, guys, talk to me, man. What do you think about this behavior? How's this woman in the shop with her kids? This mother has her son stealing school clothes with her. Imagine being a young son and then you have to go out and steal clothes, school clothes with your mom. That's crazy.
You better go. You better go, baby. You better get off my back.
You going to jail.
You better get off my basket. Y'all can have that. I don't give a damn. Y'all can keep that. Come on, let's go, y'all. Hurry up.
You going to jail. I got your face.
Girl, get off my face, little girl. Come on. You better stop. Get the fuck on. Get the fuck on recording.
You got like 10 seconds to open up this door. I swear to God, I'm gonna break this door. 10. Open it. I'm calling my mom. Call my mom. I've been through how to camera out. Show 4 out of that. Can't do that. You can open the door. My mom takes it. I'm gonna open up the door because I'm not playing. All I fucking know is y'all better open it. I'm not playing. You know how to count. You have hands. Open the door. I'll open up this door before we break this.
That's crazy.
Break it. Go ahead. I'm gonna break some up in it.
Like, look how young these kids are, and they've been locked into the store, and they're trying to get out. And obviously, the store has put its locks on the doors, and they can't get out now. But remember, these kids have been taken there by their mother to steal from the shops. And this whole reaction is about the problem of modern women, specifically single mothers. And this is Remnant Princess, I think, and she does reactions and she puts clips together. So we're gonna react to some of the clips that she's put out. Like hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn notification bells.
You guys must be young. I would like that for with y'all. Do not play with it.
You do not like that, but you can't open the door.
Do not play with it. Open this door, I'll trash it.
You can open it.
I will trash this out.
I'm closed. All right, we're sorry.
Open this door. Open it.
So I live in a 10-story apartment building and I only pay $50 in rent. Does that make you angry? Does that make you shiver in your boots? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? I paid $50 for a 2-bedroom for my family of 6 with the help of your tax dollars. Thank you very much.
That's crazy. I was just about to say, no, I don't. It doesn't make me want to punch you in the face. It wants to make me ask you, all right, cool, so how you doing that? But then you let us know straight after how you're doing it. You're essentially, the government is paying for it. Taxpayers are paying for your kids. So, yeah. Imagine going on social media and being that cocky and essentially just laughing at people and saying that, oh, I can sit at home and I can have my bills and everything paid for because the government pays for it, but then you got to go to work. And when I say the government, it means us, them, they pay for it.
Love you guys. So because of that video I made of my family of 7 living in a 2-bedroom apartment and me only paying $50, somebody on here was so miserable to go report me that now they gave me an eviction notice for 30 days. So now I need a lawyer. Thanks to y'all taxpayers that are so mad that you're paying my $50 in rent.
Hold on a second. So you was paying $50 a month rent, right, with your kids, and the tax dollars were paying it. And rather than just be happy and be, content with the fact that God has blessed you, and when I say God, I mean the taxpayers, and obviously, God's allowed that to happen for you. You decided to go into social media to clown. For what reason? You decided to go into social media and trigger people. So then you were reported, and then now you've been given an eviction to leave your property, and you have children. Why did you go to social media? What was the need? Why couldn't you just be happy with the fact that they're paying for these things that they say they're paying for? Why did you feel the need you had to go to social media? Do you understand? Like, this is really being stupid, and now your children are affected, all because of what? Social media, man. Some of you guys love social media too much.
For my 2-bedroom apartment for a family of 7. I don't know how y'all even found out where I live. It's a 10-story apartment building. Y'all found out where I live. Y'all contacted the housing people. I don't know what you said to them, but now me and my family's getting evicted and we're gonna be on the streets. So thanks a lot.
What does she actually expect? You choose to use the internet to not only gloat about the fact that you are a single mom raising 10 children in a household with only 2 bedrooms, but on top of that, you are gloating at your failure and how taxpayers are the ones cleaning up your mess that you show no remorse for, no accountability. It seems as if you actually like being in your own stink. Everyone had every right to report her. I don't know why a lot of these single moms feel comfortable being open about their failures out loud as if it's something to look up to. Honestly, social media is only really showing the mindset of how these single moms actually navigate through life. And there are so many who are just like her, who will do whatever they can to not do anything, even if it means ruining their own children's life and living off taxpayers' money.
So maybe this is just me, and it says here kissing was the top, but then you laid on top of him like that was your boyfriend. That's weird. Yeah, man, that's weird, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's extremely weird. Some of these women, well, they talk about son husbands. Some of these women talk about son husbands. People refer to son husbands. Essentially, women treat these sons like their husbands, and they want them to step into the positions of the roles that they're meant. Not so much, I wouldn't say so much sexually, no, but I think more in the sense of the responsibility of a man. You know, when they say the man of the house, a boy is not supposed to be the man of the house. He's supposed to be the boy of the house. There's supposed to be a man in the house being a man of the house. So a lot of times, young boys, especially young black boys, they have to set the role of being a man at a very young age, which isn't fair, because they're supposed to be a boy. They shouldn't have to have to feel as if they need to take on the weight of the world, because they, at some point they're gonna have to do that. And when they're boys, that's when they should be, you know, being boys.
That was very disgusting. Jonah, do I kiss you like that?
No.
Do I get on top of you?
No.
That's disgusting, ain't it? You don't know what I'm asking? I know, baby.
Nah, big up Jonah. He's young, he's autistic, but he knows that's wrong. He knows. He's smart enough, man. They be acting like autistic kids ain't smart. Nah, they smart, man.
These are the requirements that you need to have in order to date me, a single mom of 3 kids. Number 1 is that you need to be making at least $130K a year, and you need to have at least 2 side hustles. If you cannot make $130K or more, then you are out of my fucking league. How do you expect to give me money for my kids if you only make $50K a year? Second is I don't date men that are younger than me because for obvious reasons. So if you are 26 and over, then you qualify. 26 to 35 is the age limit. Okay, I feel like 35 is pushing it because they look old as fuck already. Oh, I'm 26. I'm a baby. So yeah, you have to.
Now, sometimes you might think when you hear stuff like this, you might think, is it trolling? You might think to yourself, is it trolling? Is it trolling? Is it, you know what I mean? Are people just, sometimes you think, is it AI? This, even though this has got an app on, it's not AI. But no, essentially, sometimes you hear things like this, and you know, I think a lot of times, especially for single mothers, they'll put unrealistic expectations onto the next guy, or they didn't put that same prerequisite onto the first guy, which is where the issue comes. So when women like this is saying, oh, you know what, I'm a single mother, and to date me, you need to earn this, you need to have this, you need to, it's, you know, the likelihood of anyone, listen, anyone's allowed to ask whatever they want. We can ask whatever we want, but whether or not we get that, that's a separate story.
Have at least 3 cars under your name. Your second car has to have 8 seats because I have 3 kids. Oh, I want them to be comfortable whenever we go with you on a trip or something. You want me to come with you? I'm gonna bring my kids, and you need to have enough space for my kids. So that's why.
No, this is crazy. No. Girl, you go. No, go. Listen, I'm trying to. How can she say you need to have 3 and you need to have 8 seats? What? Man, you're gonna have to buy a Q8. You know, Audi Q8. To date her, you need to minimum have an Audi Q8 as just one of your cars. Just one of your cars, an Audi Q8, because that's the only way you're gonna make this one work. See what I'm saying? You're gonna have to, you're gonna have to get an Audi Q8. That's the only way I can see it working. Because without it, you know what I mean? So guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn notification bells. If you want to support the channel, you can support the channel with a super chat. You know how this goes.
I require you to have an SUV and a vehicle of your own if you're going to be dating me. Another requirement is that you have to have a property under your name, and you have to be looking into getting your second property. Have to get a home that has 6 rooms because each of my kids have to be in their own room. So you have to be considerate. Purchase a house that has 6 rooms because that's only common sense. Like, and if you cannot meet those requirements, then you're not the fucking one. The last requirement is that.
Hold on a second. So, all right. So if you so if you don't have any kids, and you start and you meet this woman, you're gonna get, how many kids you're getting? 6 kids straight away. If you do have kids, then you're gonna have to have a mansion. You're gonna need you're gonna have to have a real mansion just to facilitate it. I hear what she's asking, but what is she giving?
It has to be pink. If it's not pink, no. Pink and brown go together. Pink and brown, like what? Duvalin, you know?
I find that when it comes to single moms, they think just because they are a biological woman, that they now inherit this value that men will always be seeking for. But that is not true. Outside of recreational use only, everything valuable about yourself no longer exists. After you pushed out, whether it's 1, 2, or 3, and you have 1 or multiple baby dads, the value that you had inherited as a woman no longer exists.
Yikes.
So all of those requirements shouldn't even be something to talk about. The reality is any man that even can meet those requirements wouldn't even want to.
In it. No, it's in it. I ran out of boxes, I promise. It's in there. That's the last. It's inside of there, I promise.
Oh, okay.
It's in there, like, it's in there. I was trying to be thoughtful. I don't know. I thought that would be thoughtful.
What?
All inclusive, baby. All inclusive, baby. We going to Dubai on week. We going to Dubai. Merry Christmas. We going to Dubai. Look in it. The tickets is in there, baby. The tickets is in there. The tickets is in there. We finna be shaking out by like New Year's. The tickets is in there. Look in there. Yeah. Yeah.
What is this?
DNA test report.
Oh.
Yeah. 0% paternity probability.
No.
Yeah. Our son? Nah, yeah, that's not me.
No.
This right here say my son ain't my son. And you ain't even got nothing to explain because this explained it already. Yeah, matter of fact, no, it's not. Go to the next page. I'm gonna show you how much I'm joking. I'm gonna show you divorce settlement agreement. Divorce settlement. I already pre-made it.
No. Before I even let it go any further, listen. I'm getting goosebumps in it here because I know this has happened to people, to someone I know, and obviously we make content, so we know it's happened to people. Imagine finding out that like your kid isn't yours. Imagine finding out that your child wasn't yours after years and years of raising that child. What would you do? What would you do? Especially if you're putting a certain amount of years into that child, would you automatically you build a bond with that child. It wasn't the child's fault, but that child's not your child. What would you do? Would you cut off the child, or would you raise the child as your own? Guys, hit the like button. Let me know in the chat. Would you cut off your child, or would you raise the child as your own? I think that they should make paternity tests. They should be mandatory at the birth of each child. The same way they do other tests, they should make it paternity test. Rash says, can we join the stream? Yeah, at some point we can. Yeah, just right now we'll just let it run, and then we'll let some people join the stream. None of them says, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail. You're going jail. All right, cool. But are you cutting off your child though? I know you're gonna go to jail because you're about to do a mad thing. But I also need to know, are you cutting off your child? Like, because you're not really. That's what you're not telling me though. You're not telling me, are you cutting off your child? Like, you're not telling me. So you need to tell me, are you cutting off your child? But I know you're going to jail though.
The divorce agreement. It's up. You know what that means? That means we over with. We over with. Get out my house. Get out my 2, 1.
So, who's ready for the dad reveal?
The dad reveal.
The dad reveal.
Well, it's you.
It's not me. It's not me.
No.
It's this person. You're cheating. I don't know what you're doing because it's not me.
How?
It's not me.
I'm not cheating on you.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, I don't.
You do.
Obviously, you did that. I've been together for 3
I
years.
am not the dad. I know 100% certainty. So you're lying to me.
How? I'm not lying to you. What do you mean it's not you? Who else is it going to be? I'm not
I've
gonna
had
let
tests
you.
done. I think, guys, I've had tests.
What do you mean you've had tests?
I've had tests done. I was just curious. It's recently I found out and I'm infertile. I can't get any information. So then what's this all about? How are you pregnant? You can take this off. Yeah? Because it's someone else. It's not me.
Y'all need to stop calling people lazy because they don't want to get a job.
Nah, hold on a second. She tried to hit him with the old Roku dope. He was infertile. He had tests and she turned up pregnant. Could you imagine? Could you imagine this? You can't have kids, but then your woman automatically has kids. Then she's trying to tell you, no, it's a miracle. No, it doesn't. You're like, listen, the doctors told me I can't have kids. Now you're trying to tell me this is my kids? No, I don't need to. Maintain a relationship and speak to my mum. you need to apologize to that Jamaican woman, China. I don't know what Jamaican woman you're talking about. That I need to apologize. I don't need to apologize to anyone. Okay, so many Africans think like this about Jamaicans. What do I think about Jamaicans? You have people trying to push a narrative. I spoke about it several times and I explained it to you. But I can do it again now, just quickly before I get into this. The individual you're talking about that is being held and being held as our shining light and one of our best and our brightest is loud, rude, belligerent, curses out, calls people out their names, insults the dead, doesn't take counsel from anyone, doesn't debate. Anyone that has a difference of opinion is automatically blocked or cursed out. This person continues to push a narrative and push an image, a negative image initially of an angry black woman, and negative connotations that follow it. Now we have something called an ethnic image. What does that mean? It means that people that look like you, the things that they do can affect you. And when you have people that are put onto platforms and huge platforms, the ethnic image crosses over. So example, from 100 meters away, if you see two white people, you might think they're the same, but no, one person might be English or one person might be Russian, and they're culturally completely different. On the face of it, they look quite similar. Equally with when you have people that are Caribbean or African. So what you have is a ethnic image that is being perpetuated by somebody, which is quite dangerous. So what you're doing is you're explaining, you're showing, well, if you think this is okay to do that, and this is what you co-sign, and you think these types of behavior is okay, then what you're saying is we are fundamentally completely different. So that person does not represent me. And if you are from that culture, you need to understand that if that person does not represent your culture, you need to also call it out. People that try to push a narrative that I would try to create a division, or people that are essentially trying to do what the other person's trying to go and do. You understand? So I have no problem with black business supporting black. This is something that I always do and something I've done all the time. But we can do it without being divisive and ultimately causing a divide within our own community. And that's the issue. I care about us, and it's been taken away from us, and it's been weaponized, and now we're beefing us. Do you understand? And you can't keep talking about, you know, the community, because no one's producing any results. Sorry, any active solutions. Do you understand? So it's quite easy to try to weaponize and try to label me manner of things to push a narrative, but it won't stand the test of time. These people are not articulate enough to debate. They don't like to be questioned. They don't like to be, and that's not a leader. That's a dictator. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, like, and you know, but I just explained something to you. So ultimately, if you repeat it, then it lets me know that you don't, like, you have extreme cognitive dissonance, and then it probably explains why you follow the person that you follow, because I've just explained it to you. But if after that you still want to say that, then by all means, it's fine. That's your narrative. But I've explained it to you and made you aware. If you don't know and you continue to, then what do you want me to say? You think I'm scared to tell people my opinions? This is the thing. Like, I'm not scared to say anything. Like, I say anything I want. No one can't stop me to do anything. So if I wanted to tell you that's how I felt, that's how I would tell you that. I wouldn't. Do you understand? So when I tell you that's not what it is, it's not what it is, because I would tell you if that's what it is. I'm not someone, look at my content. It's not going to stop me. I can say what I want, you know? So that's all it is. But I've given you enough. I did that. And, you know, for anyone else that wants to, you know, that wants to keep pushing all of these types of rhetorics, I would just say to you, you know, the evidence is there. You can go back and listen. And if you are intellectual enough, then you'll understand it. If you want to get in your feelings, then you won't. Do you understand? It just depends the type of person you are, you know? Okay. So what I do to people like you is I take you out the party, because You don't want to be here. I like people, like I like to believe that we're trying to build a, like I'm creating this, when they're talking about us and them, there's people that can understand and there's people that can process information. That's us. If you can't, you can't get over this, so you can't be here because you don't understand. Like you find it hard to process. So we put you into timeout. Do you understand? Get rid of y'all.
Taxpayers' job to pay for my kids to eat and for my kids to be taken care of. It is the taxpayers' responsibility to take care of my kids.
I am allergic to work. I can't work. I refuse to work. The whole reason I had kids was the amount of government benefits that you get for one child.
No job. If you go get a job, they're gonna take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're gonna count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care how you feel.
Hey, big up Scorpion. I love the close-up angle copying the film The Warriors. Did you clock it? Wait, did I have this conversation with you or was it someone else? Because I literally had this conversation because I've got another camera anyway. I've got a camera now, but I mean I got like a PTZ rotating camera coming after I get paid for my lane to pay money. It's fine. But I've got the back. I'm gonna go between both angles, but I kind of like this. It reminds me, that's what I liked. It was and the Spike Lee do the right thing as well. It reminds me of like the 70s and the 80s, like, you know, the radio shows where they would just have like the guy, like, you know, like with the afro, and then he'll be there in the close up with the mic. That's the kind of feeling that I was getting. So I'm glad that you got it. So I'm saying I can spin it around and have it angle, and I will to do some other content. But I kind of like the way it is, and I also like the way we got the screens there as well, so you can kind of see what I'm doing. I don't know, do you like it? Because I like it, man. I think it works, and the fact that you guys clocked that as well. So I'm saying, yeah, big you up, man. Big you up for that.
You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit. Get on Section 8. Find you a nice apartment. Go get you a link card. You will be fine. You don't have to sit up and work. You don't have to work no job. The government is here to help us.
The reality is single moms are the scummiest moms out there.
Oh.
Fight me in the comments. I don't care. That's just the reality. If you really take a look at
I didn't
every
say that.
villain story, which is why I said single moms create society's villains, is when you are created not out of love, not out of care, not out of a stable household, but you are created from a degenerate place and a failed mindset. The only thing you really have is to also come out as dysfunctional as the person that brought you into this world. As we can see, there are single moms out there who will willingly choose to bring life into this world just so they can be able to use that life for an agenda.
These two ladies, Streets, Kernersville, North Carolina.
Hey, man said Remnant Princess Paul. Listen, I came across the content not too long ago and I followed, and I was like, yo, this one here is savage. This one here. Yeah, no wonder she's not showing her face. They'll get onto her. Hey, Anonymous. Hey, if she shows her face, the women are gonna get onto her. I suggest she never shows her face. You know what I mean? She needs to be on what Tanks is on. Tanks even shows his face too much. They exposed him. She got to be on a, no face, no. You know when they say no face, no case, they was talking about her. No face, no case.
Decided to walk in and just grab a bunch of stuff. And
Yeah.
wait, it's $13 worth of shit.
I don't care.
Now you just insulting me. I'm pressing charges. I'm pressing charges.
Oh.
I'm pressing charges.
Oh.
I'm calling the police. Going to jail.
Mommy! Mommy, wake up! Smacking your mother like that. Mommy! You talk to me! Talk to me!
Oh.
Oh, my girl counting paid. My girl fixing her own order.
Fuck I am.
All right.
Wait, bitch, no.
Come on, give me my motherfucking sheet. And I'm taking a fucking hit. I'm fucked up. Around this bitch. Girl. Oh, ain't working. I'm fucked up. Got my fucking
This is crazy.
Not going to lie, the monkey sounds was a bit diabolical.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Although they were acting like animals. I mean, it's not my video, but it does represent what we're seeing. So we move.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you putting in your stroller?
Nothing.
Yeah? You want to lift it? Is that a baby in there?
No.
So what's in there?
Stuff.
Oh, you want to lift the sheet? Or am I going to lift it?
Is that a baby in there? No. What's in there? Stuff. Oh, okay. So are you going to lift it or should I? Guys, what do you think she has in there? What do you think she has in there? You don't win anything, but I tell you that you're smart if you can figure it out.
You lift it.
You can lift it. I did this with my sister. She's in the car.
Turn around. And I'll get your sister too, because she's probably in that handicap parking spot.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I know. Wow, good job.
I had to.
You don't have to do anything.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't. So you need to still moisturize and conditioner, right? You need to still perfume, right? Or detox shampoo, right? You need to still shampoo, right? And ovulation strips.
Okay, sir.
There ain't no okay. You're the one who came here.
It can be okay.
It ain't okay to
you
steal.
don't have to grab me like that just because I did something wrong. You don't have to grab me like that.
Hold on.
That doesn't mean you get to grab me like that.
You're stealing from the shop. I think, yeah, like it kind of means why security can grab you and hold you. I'm just being honest with you. Like, I mean, if he was paying for stuff and he just grabbed you and held you, I'll be like, why is this guy grabbing her? She's shopping. But if you're stealing, then you're saying, why are you grabbing me? Well, what am I supposed to do? Let you go out the shop and steal? I'm gonna grab you as long as he doesn't do too much. Assault you, SA you, nah. As long as if he's just stopping you from stealing and he's very entitled, yeah, what are you talking about? How about you don't steal? That's something you could always not do. That's something you could always not do.
I didn't do nothing. Sir, I want a supervisor.
Yeah, you're going to jail. Yeah, you can talk to one at jail.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Get out the car.
I don't care.
Get out. Out. Get out the car.
What the
Sit down. Sit down.
I don't have to.
You're going to get another charge of obstruction. Sit down.
You don't have to pull me like that.
Get over here and sit down too. Get over here and sit down too.
What are you pulling on me like that for?
Sit down. Sit down. 229, clear traffic. You're going to jail. Okay, at a minimum for obstruction. You don't pull away from the police.
I didn't pull away from you. You're pulling on me. You snatched me.
And your car smells like. So we're going to search that, and you're parked here, okay? And you're not handicapped. That's not how you use a decal for handicap, now is it? Are you handicapped? Is that issue to you?
That's okay.
Is that issue to you?
No, it's not.
Okay, so yeah, you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
That's crazy. Like they're just hitting her with everything now. Your car smells of weed, so we're gonna search that. You're on a disability bay, so that's you're not disabled, so we're gonna do you for that. Now they're just hitting her with everything. You get me? Everything. You know what I mean? Just hit everything. This is propaganda, bro. The elite have always wanted to destroy unemployment, insurance, and pensions and rights. The massive fought for. Man, they want to destroy everything. They want to destroy. One thing we know is they want to destroy everything. They want to destroy everything. You're going to let them. We're going to let them. But are we going to let them?
Hey! Why are you pulling? Like, sir! Look how you're pulling on me!
Because you need.
It doesn't matter!
Yeah, stay with her. Control yourself and walk to the car.
I don't care! Can
because you don't want to. No, you can get one at the jail.
Somebody else.
You
don't have to pull on me.
You can get one at the jail.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to put.
Don't face me.
Sir, don't put your hands on me like that.
You're going in the car.
Okay, can I have somebody else?
No.
Just like there is a natural order to life, there is a natural order to being a failure. Natural order just refers to the inherent self-organized structure and process of the universe, meaning it's the world's fundamental arrangement. Now, if we take a look at what is the natural order of failure, single moms are the best example. If anything, they are the fundamental example of how youths, children, teenagers, even adults today become the most uncivilized people in society and never are able to reach the hierarchy of being successful, but always remaining at the bottom. Single moms were always incapable or never had the capacity to ever even live up to a standard, as they never had standards to begin with.
Yikes.
It doesn't matter if it's emotionally, mentally, or physically, they never prioritized on ever having standards when it came to their livelihood.
This girl is a savage. She said this girl is a savage. She's saying it. Is this how it is? I need to know, ladies, is this how it really is? I need to know. She's a savage.
That's how a lot of their children were even birthed into this world, which is why the likelihood of them even not being a failure is very small. Now they have to beat the odds of the degeneracy that their single mom put them in. In simple terms, single moms have created the best self-organized structure, fundamental arrangement of being a failure, meaning this was destined to happen. Nothing new under the sun.
Yikes. Damn. That was very, very savage. Very savage. But to be honest with you, not that savage. She's just saying what a lot of men say. But it's different when women say it because obviously, you know, a lot of times women don't want to say things where they'll be called pick-me's and they'll get called out. But she does make some good content. She does make some good content. Let me pull up something else. What's she done? Let's look at this.
Today I'm going to be talking about an event that went viral on TikTok called the Tall Tour, created by Tyler Berkentino, who himself is 6.9 foot tall. He wanted to create a space for tall people to connect. It did say on the website that all heights were allowed to come as well, so it wasn't just restricted to tall people. Let's take a look at what the event really looks like.
We're at a tall person meetup in Charlotte, and we got the big Bojangles buffet. How tall are you?
6'8".
6'5". 6'1" without heels.
6'9".
6'9", baby, let's go.
I've never seen this many tall people in my life.
6'11", 6'7".
I'm 6'1". Came from Maryland.
Birthday. Came from Maryland.
6 foot. This is the most tallest single man I've seen in my life, and I'm hoping to see a lot more of them.
6'7". Are you single?
I am single, yes.
6'9". It feels good to feel average. You know what I mean? I'm 7'2".
What's some advice you give to people who are struggling with their height?
Duck.
A lot of tall ladies here, brother. Beautiful ladies here.
5'9", 5'10".
I'm 6'3". I'm 6'1". I'm 6'5". There's another girl here I met today who's also 6'5", which is really cool.
Now that we have a good idea of what the Tall Tour looks like, how people are going there to connect, why have females been complaining about it on TikTok? Apparently, when the Tall Tour hit Charlotte, they're all looking for a husband. And we're talking about average females, short females. But why do females generally like tall men? And we're going to hear that first.
Protection.
All right, what's too short in the guy?
Too short is 5'11".
5'11"?
Yes.
What?
If I can't wear 6-inch heels on a date, you're gone. Nash, bye.
Oi, savage.
If a boy says he's 5'10", we're not going on a date.
Wait.
Hey, man, them 5'10" man, them is peak outside for you. She said, you know what I mean? She's like, if a boy says he's 5'10", 5'11", we're not going on a date. We're not going on a date. You know what I mean? Bish, bash, bosh. We ain't going on a date. Man, them, you trying to go out with this thing?
You know what? The most beautiful boys are for 5'10", but nah.
So the most beautiful guys are 5'10", but you wouldn't go for them?
Some of them, no, because of my height, because I want to wear heels. Listen, look.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'2".
Yeah, good height, good height. That's what I look for. 6
Oh,
foot is the minimum.
Man, them. If it ain't snowing, you ain't going. Hey, man, them. Don't worry about Dr. Umar. She said right now. She said, yeah, 6'2". Yeah, that's what I go for. That's what I like. That's a good height. That's a good height. He's outside right now in Leicester Square. That's Leicester Square right now, and 6'2" is a good height. I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2". That's a good height. Like that's an African man's height. You know, that's a good height. 6'2". I don't know about any 5'10". 6'2". Don't. If I ever want to put on, Alexandra McQueen's, that's it. It's all over. I'm pushing at like 6'5" now, because them Alexander McQueen's be real stocky. If I ever put, that's what the short man be wearing, Alexander McQueen's, to give them a little something. See what I'm saying? It's crazy. You got man out here, you got people out here paying for height transplant to get taller, to get long. Oh, it's all crazy. Man are spending 6 figures to get a couple inches. Madness.
Height requirement.
6'1". When I'm in heels, I'm like almost 6 feet. So
I mean, my husband's 6'5", so 6'8".
Your minimum is 6'8"? Well, your husband's 6'5".
Gotta grow a little bit.
I'm going to say this, and I know I have no business saying this, okay? Don't cancel me, don't cancel me. 5'8" for a man is crazy nasty work. I know y'all think as a person that's 5'3", allegedly, that's acceptable. I know some of the tall girls are like, oh, let the 5'3" girls have the 5'8".
Hey, she's 5'3", yeah, but she's saying it's nasty work. Hey, to be 5'9", 5'10", that's just crazy. 5'11". Man, them, it's hard out here, you know. It's not easy, man. Them, it's not easy. These women ain't easy.
That's not girl math, and you're not being a girl's girl, okay? Let me tell you the girl math on the height, okay? I don't make the rules. This is just how it goes. I'm 5'3", okay? Allegedly. My husband is 6 feet, okay?
6 foot.
That's the minimum. That's the minimum. Okay. Now, a girl can go up 2 inches. That man can go up 1 inch. So, for example, she's 5'5", he can be 6'1". She's 5'7", he can be 6'2". Okay. She's 5'9", he gonna have to be 6'3". You see where I'm going with this? So no, just because we're 5'3" doesn't mean we want a 5'8" man. A 5'8" man needs a 4'10" woman. I'm sorry. The height needs to be great.
But the maddest thing is, yeah, the majority of men walking around being 6'1" and 6'3", that's not our average height. Like, that's majority of men are not that height. Do you understand? So if every woman wants a 6 foot something guy, but that means, this is why they talk about, women all want the same men, so they have to share. Because if you all want the same guy, there's not that many tall guys like that. You know what I mean? So you want something that every other girl wants, so then you're going to have to share, right? But you don't want to share. So then you need to shout out to the short kings, yeah. I feel sorry for the short kings too, bro. I feel sorry for the short kings. It's not easy out there. You know what I mean? But one thing I do say, yeah, I was just about to use that. I was like, the way these women talk is insane, but mention their weight, now you're the devil. Like, when you're, that's still body shaming, but women only consider weight and certain hair and certain things to be body shaming when it comes to them. Skin color, whatever it is, colorism. But that's still body shaming. Do you understand? Because if you spoke about your weight, you would have a real issue with it. If you spoke about your weight, you would have a very, 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 very big issue with it. But because weight is something you can lose, right? If you're overweight, you can lose that weight. You can go to the gym and you can lose weight. All right, cool. But he can't change his height. Aside from going through a risky procedure, an expensive procedure, which is still relatively new and doesn't really produce that much results, he can't change his height. But you girls can change your weight. But then if we start talking about your weight, you're going to get in your feelings. So just remember that when you're out there talking and this is short men, just remember they can't change that. That's how they was born. That's something that you can't change. But you can change your weight though. But you don't like that.
The girls are dying on the heel of the height. It's me. I'm girls. I'm just saying.
How do you respectfully ask a man his height before meeting him? I can't deal with the surprises anymore. I can't. You just can't.
So how tall are you?
How important is height, and would you date somebody shorter than you?
Oh shit! No, I would not date nobody shorter than me. Height's pretty important for me, just because I'm 6'1", so I kind of need a tall guy. He don't have to be like 6'10", but he needs to just be my height or taller. The number one reason why women prefer a taller man. Tune in. The reason why women prefer a taller man is all about masculinity.
Oh.
If a woman has to look down on you because you're a shorter guy, that kind of takes away the masculinity. It almost is as if we feel like we have a power over you just because we're taller than you. And we don't want to feel like that way. Women most of the time won't admit this, but if we look down, we do feel like we have that power over you.
So let me get this straight. So now, because you're as tall because you're a lanky giraffe, now it's the man's problem because you're way too tall. Like being 6'1" is not an average height for a woman. So you're the one that's actually, do you get me? You're the one that's actually gone over here and done way too much, because being 6'1" is not a average height for a woman. So you're the one that's gone out here and done way too much now. What are you telling me? What are you trying to say to me? You know what I mean? Like, you're the one that's actually an alien, not the guy. Because where are you growing to? Why are you so tall? Why are you so tall?
And we don't want to feel like that. We want to feel like a man is in control or a man is in a leadership role. But when we look up at a man, we're like, oh my gosh, yes, a leader. Oh my gosh, he leads this relationship. I know it won't make sense to a lot of y'all fellas, but it will make sense to us as females. It's a girl math thing that y'all won't really fully ever understand.
You're 5'3".
Yes.
And the minimum that you can date in height is 6'2".
Ideally 6'2" and above. I used to be 6 foot and above, but then I got exposed to men that are like 6'4", 6'5", and I was like, you know what, 6'2" and above, because sometimes 6 foot is still not.
I got exposed to a man that was 6'4" and 6'5". She basically said I got run through. I got beat out by a man that was that big, and once I had that big, that's it. I need me a big thing. But guess what? How many 6'4" and 6'5" men do you see, guys? Where was the last time you see a 6'4", 6'5" man? So they're few and far in between. So you just want a unicorn. You just want a unicorn. That's what I say. Some of these women have some real unrealistic expectations.
The gap that I need, that is like, you know, sufficient.
Let's just say you meet somebody and he's 5'10".
He could be taller.
6 foot with Air Forces on.
Maybe. If God said this is your husband, I can manage it.
I don't know what be wrong with us short girls. It's like we always just want a guy who's mad tall. Like, it's a fetish at this point. I don't know what it is. Like, why would we want somebody who we can't even look like face to face with, for real? Like, I don't understand. Like, next guy I talk to won't be at least 6'11". I gotta up it every time.
I got
like,
up
we
it
just
every
gotta
time.
for me 6'11". That's it. When I find him, I'm gonna let y'all know so that y'all can see the update.
I think it's important for us to have heard, why do females like tall guys and why it's always going to be their preference. It seems that height requirement is very important. Majority of females are not looking to actually alter that requirement. He either has to be the same height or taller, which majority prefer a taller gap rather than meet eye to eye. Now, for this total, majority of these females have been going there to find a husband, and a lot of females are not happy about that.
And honestly, y'all, this just showed me that this app about decentering men, we don't do things for the sake of a man. Women do things for the sake of a man. Don't let them fool you on this app. That tall tour showed me how male-centered people truly are.
No one believes women when they say that they don't do things for men. Everything that women do is for men. Like they just don't want to admit it. But us as men, we can say, oh yeah, the things we do for women, that's facts. If men start saying, oh, we don't do it for women, I'll tell them, stop capping, stop lying, man. Be honest, man. Women are the ones that say that they don't do anything for men. We dress up for ourselves. We do this for ourselves. The rest of it. But then, you know, in the same breath, they'll be, yeah, they'll be contradicting themselves. So it's okay to say we do things for the opposite sex. It's okay to say we do things for our community, like for people. It's all right. It doesn't take away anything from you. Just saying that, innit? It doesn't take away anything from you.
The fact that y'all were getting on this app boldly. I went and I'm 5'4". I want a man. That's why I'm going, because I want a man. I want a boyfriend. I want a husband. It just shows that you guys will go anywhere that the men are. So y'all make it seem like, oh, we don't do things for the sake of a man. We don't do things for the sake of a man. Oh, you guys do things for the sake of a man. And when y'all sit there and say like, oh, we're just jealous.
Yo, y'all are hustling in those comment section. Y'all, I have not read no comments since this morning when I woke up and made my additional 2 videos. Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. But I just want to know, like, I feel bad for short guys. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if you between the height of like 5'7" to like 5'11", I feel bad for y'all, because you would think that like the girls who are like 5 feet, they will be wanting y'all. But now they want the big leagues. They want the 6'5", the 6'8".
Yeah.
I feel bad for y'all. I really do. But I just got a question. Why don't the women who are 5'2" like want the guys who are 5'8", 5'9", 5'10"? I just want to know, like, I'm genuinely asking, why are you 5 feet and you don't want somebody that's 5'10", or between the heights of 5'8" to 5'10"? I genuinely want to know that. Because it's not about,
because people allowed to ask whatever they want. If you're like, that's why when you see if you see a fat person or fat girl, she might want a skinny guy. Just because she's fat doesn't mean she wants a fat person. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you want to be with because I ain't got no money. The next guy I want to be with, he should be broke with me too. Nah, like, people allowed to want whatever they want, whether or not they can get it or not. That's gonna be up to the marketplace, you know. You're allowed to dream, you're allowed to ask whatever you want, hope you can get whatever you want, but it doesn't mean you're gonna get it. But people allowed to, you know, people allowed to feel like that.
him being taller than you, because at 5 feet, somebody 5'9" is 9 inches taller than you, and in no lifetime will you ever be his height, like ever. So can y'all explain in the comments why y'all don't like them? I feel like they need love too, don't they? Like, what's going on?
Tall Tour Charlotte. OMG. I'm loving the videos that are coming out this morning showcasing that the girls that are below 5'6" truly are the thirsty bucket motherfuckers. Y'all are being exposed. Y'all are being exposed. Because here's my thing about the Tall Tour. If this was an all-black event and non-black people showed up in droves to say, we're on our way, y'all would be like, damn, what the fuck is that about? But at no point in time did anybody say that this was a dating event. It's never been advertised as a dating event. It was a tall people meetup. People that are tall, people that have trouble finding long pants, shoe sizes, people that have lived their lives towering above everybody. This was never advertised as a dating event. So for the little garden gnomes to come out the woodworks, to come out of their little doll houses and be like, I'm gonna find a man. Are y'all okay?
I knew that Tall Tour shit was gonna be a flop because y'all can't let us have nothing. Okay, I'm 6'1" and I wanted to go to meet some other like tall girlies, but as soon as I saw that it was gonna be a dwarf convention, all heights welcome, it was over with.
And there were women coming on social media who were like 5'2", 5'3", like, we're pulling up to the Tall Tour, we're about to get us a man, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you're actually lame. Like, that's actually corny. You are 5'2", you are 5'3". You don't need to go to an event specifically for tall people to meet a man. And I never understood short women who have these height requirements for dating. Like,
why? What's wrong with you? People allowed to listen. People allowed to ask for whatever they want in it. Do you get me? Like, that's just the truth about the matter. Like, you sound like a hater. I want to just keep it 100 with you. You sound like a bit of a hater. People allowed to ask whatever they want. Don't be a hater. No one likes a hater, man. Like, but you sound like a bit of a hater. I want to keep it 100 with you. You sound like a bit of a hater. I'm just saying, like, let him cook, as they say. You know what I mean? Mind your business.
oh, my man has to at least be 6 foot. It's like, girl, you're 5'2". You can date a man who's 5'8", 5'9". and he's still significantly taller than you.
This just proves the 20-80% rule that a lot of people talk about when it comes to the dating world, how majority of females are only interested in 20% of society, which is people who are above average, whether it comes to finances, lifestyle, and in this particular video, it's about physical attributions, as in height. Height requirement, they always are seeking for above average. In the US, it's only 14% of men who are 6 foot tall and up. In the UK, it's between 10 to 30% of men who are 6 foot and up, which is the minority. So when you take a look at this total that's been going viral recently, females, whether
and I'm 6'2", so I be in the minority. That's what I'm saying. I'm 6'2", baby. You understand? That's it. Real African height. 6'2". That's a good height. 6'3". I could have done with a bit. I could 6'3" though. I could have done 6'3". 6'3" would have been nice still. I could have done with a bit of 6'3" still. That one there would have been good. 6'4", no, that's getting too tall. But 6'3", yeah, I could have done. I could have done with an extra inch over there. Definitely.
whether they're tall, whether they're short, whether they're average height, have taken the opportunity to find their husband that they know majority of the time they can't find day to day. This just proves what men have been saying, that majority of females are always going to be only interested in above average men, even when it comes to height requirements, which is actually significantly important to them when it comes to their preference, something that they're usually not willing to actually bend the rules for a good man. Another thing this also shows me is how many females are actually struggling to be able to get the guy that they want, how far they were willing to go to get the guy that they want, and even turn a socializing event into a dating event because the dating pool is not working out the way they want it to work out. See, the reality is the 20% will always be the prize, essentially. This is what they are showing us. This is what they are doing by always putting certain preferences above characteristics, above morals, above any type of standard as the standard. They are making it known that tall men are always going to be the prize, and they are willing to do anything if they meet the gap that they solely seek for. So essentially, this is what females are demanding, but they're not getting it. And that's what really takes.
I like her content, man. I think she's spitting. I really think she was spitting. What do you think? I feel like she was definitely spitting some bars, and that's what I'm saying. It's like I recently, I saw I saw it, and then that's when I had to follow it. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, let me check out some of her content, and I'll check it. I'll show some more of it. You know what I mean? They be saying we don't support black women. Come on, of course we do, and content creators as well. So let's go subscribe to her channel. You know, let's run up the views for her. Get some of that monetization. Let's run up some views for her. You know what I mean? That's how we help over here. I like this one. Women complaining, men have more options. Let's do this.
Or the same thing.
I've never encountered a guy, or at least entertained someone, who has sat there and asked me, what do you bring to the table? No masculine man asked that question.
Why would that be a hit to masculinity?
It would be a hit to masculinity.
Why?
because you know that a woman is there to compliment you, and she's an asset to you.
Doesn't sound like you're an asset.
No, like that's just dumb. A woman is there to compliment you and she's an asset to you. That's not, no. First of all, I'm not a fan of the what do you bring to the table question, because I think we can all kind of, when you're talking to someone, you're kind of figuring out what they bring to the table. You don't have to be asked that question. But essentially, if someone does ask, yo, like, what is it that you do? You shouldn't get in your feelings and be like, oh, I'm an asset. No, like, how are you an asset? How are you going to be an asset to me? Because I could tell you how you potentially your liability. So how can you tell me that you're an asset to me?
Like you just cost $10,000 a month. When we're asking what you bring to the table, you're like, well, I'm a good human being. That's what you're saying. It's like, okay, but he's a good human being and he's spending $10,000 a month. So when you're asking, what do you bring to the table? Since it's strictly a materialist worldview that you have, there's only a material mindset here. The material mindset is, well, it's expected that I provide a material dinner and I clean the house, and these are all material things. The expectation from him is that he provides material with way harder, right? $5,000, $10,000 in order to complement things that you desire, right? So they ask really, when they're asking, what do you bring to the table? Saying, what do you complement that he desires?
Unfortunately, most men just kind of want a trophy. And I think that's the most material thing ever.
That's it.
Most men just want a trophy. This lets me know these women know nothing about men. Man, them, do we just want a woman that's going to stand there and look pretty and not do anything? Are you okay? Nah, man, nah. Because after you beat that 1,000 times, what? She's just standing there, not doing anything. You're not gonna. Do you understand? Women are there for a reason. Yes, we want. For some people, majority of people, they want someone that obviously they find attractive, but that's not going to be the only thing. If you got a big booty, a man likes it, and he's like, yo, it's one of the things I'm attracted to, I'm not going to be grabbing on it every 5 seconds. So I can't be obsessed with your booty because it's not going to be on my mind every second. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna get old. It has to be with some substance. It has to be something that's substantial there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
What do you bring to the table?
Ooh, I like that question. I bring my sweet pussy.
Oh.
Nothing but my sweet pussy.
That is amazing.
Very succulent.
That is amazing.
If easy, run am. Abiu. If he
She said I bring my sweet coochie. It's very succulent. How she know that? How she know that? She sounds like a freaky girl that been tasting herself. Because some of you guys love to taste yourself. Anyway, that's a whole next conversation. But that's so what is that? If that's all you need, yeah. If all she has to bring is that, then I don't know what I've got to say about you, man. Them. Do you get me? If that's all a woman has to bring to the table, as I say, just her. Nah, man, we need more than that. Yeah, we need that, but that's not everything. That's not the be all and end all. That's not how man. Do you know what I mean? Nah, that's crazy. Honestly, like what?
easy, run am.
Fantastic.
I'm good in bed. I don't understand why you thought I wasn't crazy. You could tell by how I'm out of my mind.
A lot of females don't even know what they bring only what's between their legs most of the time, or they have a generic answer they repeatedly use because they have zero personality.
The ability to see what the table needs and bring that.
The ability to see what the table needs and then bring that.
So many black men in the comment section saying, oh, you have all these high demands, but what do you bring to the table? Good question. Studies have shown that black women are the highest paid and the most educated. I myself graduated with my associate's degree at 18 and graduated from college with my bachelor's at 20 with a degree in communication sciences with an emphasis in speech and language pathology. I live on my own, have my own car, make about $70,000 a year, and don't have any kids. So I'll never ask for what I can't offer. And as far as what I'm bringing to the table, I bring me, and you can't sit with us.
What do men bring to the table?
She said, I'll bring me, and you don't sit with us. So then go over there then and be lesbian. What do you mean? Like, you're saying, I'll bring me, and you can't sit with us. Then what? What's this even conversation about? If you don't want to sit with the men, then it makes sense, doesn't it? Do you get me? If you don't want to sit with the men, it makes full sense, like full sense. You understand? Like, if you don't want to sit with the men, it makes full sense to me. But if you do, then what you're saying doesn't make sense. Do you get me? Just doesn't.
From their money. Once you take away that money, they nothing. So I am the table. I'm a licensed nurse, licensed midwifery, licensed public health nurse, BNSC, did an extra professional course on BLS. So baby, I am the table.
Zero personality, zero originality, zero value. What does that look like in the dating market? It's oversaturated with the same thing. As a man, now he has way more options who can exercise his options without pressure of having to commit. But the females have a very different reality.
So many options now, you're willing to just date and try things that's new.
So I feel like back in the day when you couldn't go on your phone and Google anything, you were just in your small town with your wife and your kids and you were happy. But you can go on Instagram and see the baddest of them all. You're like, oh, maybe she's not the one for me. She's boring, she's home, she's on the same thing. It's like Groundhog Day. Isn't it Groundhog Day? Like they want to do the same thing over and over again. So it's like, I can go and choose who I want. So I think because everything's so accessible right now, it's impossible to sit still and do the same thing over and over again.
You see, everybody's business is out too. So it's like, you know exactly where the person you like might be, or, you know, your time to be able to move in and make your move. So I think that's another thing, again, with the accessibility, like being able to go after something that, you know, is different than your norm at home. It's not a good thing, you know, so that just makes everybody feel like, what's the point of marriage in a way? Like,
men will literally show up to your house with flowers, look you dead in the eyes and say, I want to date you. Will tell you that they have deleted Hinge because they're having a good time with you and getting to know you and they don't need it. Will make you playlists to ask you on dates. Will make you playlists for the airport. Will tell you that they haven't felt this way about anyone in so long. Will ask to pick you up from the airport. Yeah. Will call you baby in every other sentence. Will ask you to help them decorate their new apartments. Yikes. Will ask you to help them upgrade their wardrobe.
Sounds very personal.
And then they will tell you that they're not ready for a relationship because they have to pour into their business.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Or is it just me?
So I got off the dating apps a couple months ago because, you know, they just kind of suck. But last month truly solidified.
Listen, let me give you women some advice, innit? Dating apps, they hookup apps. They just hookups. Like people, yes, I know, you know, your friend's cousin that went on there on Hinge, Tinder, Bumble, and they met their partner and now they're getting married. I know everyone's got a story like that, but for the majority of people, that is not what's going to be. That's not going to be your reality. Reality, you're going to meet people. You know what I mean. You're going to increase your body count. You're going to meet people. You're going to get disappointed, and then you're going to just understand that, like, how many single women are out there on dating apps and the competition that it is. So, yeah, anyone that's trying to make you be outside single as a woman, and she's a woman, she hasn't got your best interest at heart. She's trying to set you up. Trust me, she's trying to set you up.
My decision to never return to those apps, and it's not for the reason that you think. So basically, my best friend found out from some guy that there was somebody on the dating apps that were using her pictures. Like they were basically catfishing, pretending to be her. So she asked me, will you make a fake profile, like as a guy, and then like swipe through and see if you come across my profile? So I'm like, yeah, girl, I got you. So I make a fake profile. Now I'm pretending to be some man and I'm swiping through all the women to find my friend. Y'all, when I tell you I was swiping 10 after 10 after 10 after 10, like gorgeous woman after gorgeous woman after gorgeous woman, all of them with very well thought out profiles, all of them with hobbies and interests, who want long-term committed relationships, all of them who are like clearly putting a lot of effort into this. And like I couldn't run out of options. It seemed like no matter how many times I swiped, there was always another 10 waiting for me. And it just made me think, like, if this is what it's like for them, I'm seeing why partially they don't take women that they meet on dating apps that seriously. Because like if I match with this girl and she's not immediately what I want her to be, she's not vibing with what I'm vibing with, I ask her if I can come over at 10 o'clock at night and she don't want to do it, I'm just gonna get back on the apps and find.
Yeah, exactly. That's what isn't that what I said? I literally said that. I was like, like dating apps are just hookup apps, and they cater to. They don't really cater to women like that. They do in the sense of women obviously can get attention, but yeah, it's not the ideal place you want to find yourself if you're looking for a long-term serious partner. I don't really think dating apps are exactly designed for that. And the people are on them that go, I don't think it's where you want to find yourself as a woman.
Somebody that will. Like, just swipe one more time and you'll find somebody who probably looks even better than her, who's probably even more of a match for me. Like, it just really gives the illusion of like endless options. And men already have more eligible dating options than women do. Like, they already have more of an upper hand when it comes to the playing field. They're already winning. Then you get on the apps and you have all of these options at your fingertips. No, absolutely
Options.
not. I said no. I will not be returning to these apps now that I'm seeing it from their side. No, thank you. Like, I can't stress to you how many eligible bachelorettes were on this app. I got on Tinder and I got on Hinge, and it was the same with both. It's always beautiful, stunning, gorgeous women. And then also seeing them on the app made me really feel like, why are you on here? Like, as fine as
mad.
you are, and as much of a catch.
Listen, look, you will notice, innit? I saw something. I said, "Oh, it's all the natural," or when I say the plain Janes with the no backs getting the wedding rings, and all the BBLs and all the girls, you know what I mean? They're the ones that are becoming baby moms, and all the ones with no bums and the very plain aesthetic are the ones that are getting married. Because you'd be surprised. You get me? You'll be surprised.
As you seem to be, why are you on this app? And now I understand when men, because I've seen men come on TikTok and be like, when men meet you on the dating app, they automatically think that you're desperate. And first, like, it sounds offensive, and it kind of is. But now that I'm scrolling from their perspective, I'm like, why are you on this app? Like, you really.
Yeah, because how could you meet a painting and she's on a dating app? Like, women get moved to every single day, especially beautiful women. They meet men every sector of the world that they walk into. Men try to speak to them, especially if they're pretty. So if she's on a dating app, I'm like, she must be crazy. She must be. Like, why is she on the dating app? She must be crazy, right? Girl, she's too pretty. Why is she on the dating app?
Are too good to be on here. And if that's how they've been viewing me, yeah, baby, I'm not going back. You can forget about it. Bye.
I don't know what is happening with our men right now, but I just find guys now just feel like they've got too many options. So
that's 'cause they
you
do.
find guys who are older than us, they want girls who are younger than us.
15 years younger than you guys.
Exactly. And then guys who are younger than us, they want women older than them. So it's just a mess.
It's chaos.
Chaos. It's just a mess, but I can understand why. I mean, if our kind of age group, they don't want us, what must happen to us? Because our age mate, now they are conflicted. They are between the young ones and the old ones. And then, it's a mess. It's a mess. So it's just, and men have just discovered that they've got too many options. I mean, now there's both BBL, there's small waist, there's light skin, there's skin lightening. I don't know anymore. It just becomes very difficult now to find a partner. I don't know.
You got to compete, Missy. Hella variations, hella updates are all dropping. New iOS software. You need to update yourself. I'm not telling you what you got to do, but I'm just saying you got to stay competitive. You can't complain and be like, oh, men want this, men want that. Because women are there, innit? And the women are supplying it. So you got to compete.
I feel like the dating scene has completely shifted and changed from back then to now. I mean, back then you'd be in a proper, easily 6-year, 10-year relationship. Right now, if you make it to 10 months, you're like, yay.
1 year? What? You are celebrating an anniversary?
I swear, that's like a serious anniversary. It's a serious achievement, accomplishment.
I went out tonight. I said, let me go and enjoy myself. But as I was enjoying myself, my eye open. I took eye. My eyes shine. I said, God, men are so lucky. Men really have it good, y'all. Men really have it good. What? I went to 3 different events today. See woman, white, black, purple, long hair, short hair, black hair, purple hair, orange hair, skirt, short, skirt, long shirt, long small shirt. This one, belly button, no belly button. Her teeth is gap, no gap. She's wearing red Hanifa. One is wearing blue Hanifa. I say, yay. Men really have options.
They want to lie to you and pretend like we don't, man. But men do. Women have options too, but your options tend to be a lot more when you're younger. And then if you don't take advantage of your options, men tend to get into their bag later on in life. Do you get me? But yeah, you need to take advantage of the opportunities when they come, You gotta take advantage of opportunity.
Yet they will come and shout, there is no good woman, male loneliness epidemic, road to teach on chon. You people dress like spoiled milk. You dress like spoiled milk. You have no personality. I was watching, no personality, nothing. Just anyhow.
The way the men are set up, God forbid I accidentally marry one. How are men set up?
You can't be triggered. We're
bitches.
Wow.
The thing is now, see before, especially even growing up, back in the day, you got with who was in your area or who you could get a bus to. So when you find a baddie, lock it in. Now, I could get one in America, Australia, Spain, Ibiza, Brixton, Brighton, Manchester.
Calm down.
So
She's
now
outside.
they feel like, oh yeah, I like her, but I could do better. Yeah, I like her, but I could do better. So they're not serious because they got so many options, and I think they even outnumber women that they don't want to settle down because they don't have to.
Females are very frustrated. They thought but never think. Compared to a man, they will always have more options, especially if you're chasing the same kind of guy. You only have the keys to intercourse, not marriage. No matter how educated you think you are, slim, good looking, independent.
I always say that to women. Women, like, you only get married because a man decides that he wants to marry you. You say yes, obviously, but you know, if he doesn't give you a ring, then you're never gonna get married unless you're the type of woman to get down on one knee. But that's embarrassing. Imagine proposing to your man. Men know what they want. If you get down on one knee and propose to your man and he says yes, it's because you bamboozle him, got him into a corner. A man doesn't need anyone to tell him to get married when the time's right. That's just El Loco, you know what I'm saying? That's just crazy.
There's always going to be more competition on your end. More females want the same thing that you want, especially since the sex revolution. Females' body today have become way more accessible, not just on a physical level. Modesty is seen as primitive today. Men have more visual access to a female's bodies, meaning dating apps is every female's worst nightmare, but also her guilty pleasure.
Yep.
They love the attention until they're not getting the desired attention. Or in this case, they realize men actually are getting more attention, leaving females very jealous. We heard it. How is it beautiful women are single? Beauty isn't commodity when it can be easily attained, bought, put on, surgery, squats, glutes, you name it. Everything they're doing, anyone can do. Females did this to themselves. Women did used to be valued a lot more, but today, nothing they have is valuable.
Yikes. Females used to be valued a lot more, but today nothing that they have is valuable. All right. So yeah, that's Remnant Princess. I thought I'll give her a shout out. Go check out her page. Actually, let me go back across so you guys can actually see her page. Let's give her a quick. That's her page. Welcome, a space where we talk about hot topics that affect us every day. My channel is open to anyone who wants to hear and uphold traditional values. It's not just about saving, it's about understanding the phenomenon shift with society, the dating scene and dynamic effect it has now and in the future. I react to videos that portray traditional valid points that I wish to direct to my audience in order to teach about the core family values a family needs to obtain and achieve a healthy, successful lifestyle. Self-help, motivation, dating news, and much more. Join me whilst we go down the rabbit hole of society. Yeah, big her up. Yeah, big up the Remnant Princess. Yeah, definitely like the content, and I've subscribed to the channel. So that's where we're going with that. Guys, I'm gonna be going live at 7 p.m. We have live at 7 p.m. We have Annie and we have Deborah Fickus from the block. The name, you know, is a transgender. That was on the Pop the Balloon show, and that has been going viral after videos was a video was gone about with Kidavelli, and there's lots of questions and receipts and things that need to be answered. So it's going to be quite interesting. I suggest
Or the same thing.
I suggest you you lock into that because you don't want to You don't want to miss that. I will tell you that, mate. You don't want to miss that episode. I'll tell you that. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because you definitely don't want to miss that. You know what I mean, guys? Hit the like button. I'm gonna come back up. I'm gonna come back for 7, so we can go straight into the next stream. And make sure you're all here because it's gonna go off. It's got a lot. I've seen a lot of receipts. I've got a lot of receipts. I'm gonna be playing videos, audio, and we're gonna be discovering what Kid Avelli was doing with this transgender. They're calling him Trans Avelli now. That's just crazy how things can just move so quick. All right, my name is Chan. I'm the Man's Voice, guys. I appreciate everyone that pulled up to the stream. Like the video, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells. Yeah, we are out.